Hi, this is Annalisa from Metaphysical This is your tarot forecast for the week of April the 25th to May the 1st. I chosen the Rider-Waite deck for the week. This is also a very powerful week ahead of us, where the cosmos are in a pact filled. They're in a basket. So all the signs are in two signs. Pisces and Taurus. So this is a major episode for those two signs, or for all the mutable signs or the fixed signs, which the mutable signs are Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. For the fixed signs, this is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The eclipse that is happening on the 30th is also a major event. It's the biggest event that we have here for the month of April. This eclipses are events that happens that either bring major events in our lives, great events, or they bring major challenging events of our lives. This eclipse comes in themes. So right now, this year, 2022, the nodes are in Taurus and Scorpio, but they will only come back to that sign again 18 years from now, 18 to 19 years roundabout, okay? I can make a comparison with this eclipse, last year's eclipse, which they were in Sagittarius and Gemini. So this is about travel. This is about education. What happened 18, 19 years ago, because eclipses, the eclipses happen in the day, but it doesn't mean that the events are going to happen that day. It takes a year, and then it takes about 18 years for that event to be worked out. So what happened in 201, late 201, the eclipses the North Node went into Gemini and Sag around October 201. What happened there? It changed our forevermore rules of flying due to the 9/11 event. So even our education, even everything that was affected for 18 years. So it repeated last year. What did we deal a lot with last year? Education, flying, restrictions with flying, passports that you needed with flying. So see how these themes repeat itself. So in your personal life, look back about 18 to 19 years ago. What events were taking place in your life? It could also be 18, 19, or 20 years ago. It's about 18 months, kind of a roundabout time frame that you may look at. What was happening then? The same theme could be happening, not the same way, but close to it. Okay, so that's how you look at eclipses. They're life-changing moments, or great things, or challenging things. Challenging things, a lot of times, is people either get very sick or move on. Then on Sunday, we have this great great sextile with Neptune and Jupiter. And there's also on Sunday, and on the same day of the eclipse, there is the Venus and Jupiter conjunct. So if you're looking for a romantic partner, don't stay home. Go and socialize Saturday and Sunday, because it's a great day to do that. Okay, it's a powerful, life-changing week. There's some challenging aspects as well, but the good aspects overpower the challenging ones. So you have a wonderful week. God bless. Dream big and aim high. Namaste. Hello, Aries. Welcome back. Nice to have you back. This week is a powerful week. It's an exciting week. It feels like something is coming. Something is in the air. So there's that pre-eclipse excitement that is coming on the 30th. So there's this aura that is heightened by expectations. Things are finally turning the corner, and the upcoming weeks will be brimming with positive energies after a long period of possibly despair. Your moon, which if you're Aries moon or Aries sun, the moon will go into Aries on Wednesday and will move on to Taurus on Friday. So let's see what the cards are telling us here. There's no planets conjuncting your sun at the moment, but that doesn't mean that you're not. There's no changes and no excitement here for you. I do believe that there is. So the Nine of Wands somehow tells you here that there seems to be like there's scratches and bruises. You've been possibly dealing with something that had a lot of resilience to it. You may be putting a lot of hard work, possibly in higher education or education. You're probably finishing a project that took a lot out of you. You possibly are coming to peace with a loved one, or you possibly finally are deciding to pack it up and go away and enjoy some time off and so forth. That's the Nine of Wands. The Tower could also represent here challenges for you too, because the Tower, either there's breakups or there is disruption or destruction of something, possibly some upheavals or some bankruptcy or catastrophes of some kind. There's also the car issues or the body issues, that you may have to deal with. But you do have the Ten of Cups as well. And when I say you, not all of us are going to experience everything. Some of us experience one thing, others will experience others, because this is obviously general. The Ten of Cups also represents joy. There's the love, there's the blissful kind of a thing, there's the romance, there's the white picket fence energy. You probably are having celebrations in your home, or you're going through celebrations, wedding, engagements, or anything of that nature that may be taking place in your life. There seems to be enjoyment and family-oriented and very successful, a lot of satisfaction, a lot of harmony, a lot of alignment as well that you may be experiencing there. All right, Aries, you have a wonderful week. Namaste. Hello, Taurus. This is your tarot forecast for the week of April 24th to May the 1st. And of course, there's excitement in your sun because you have Mercury there until the weekend. You also have the sun. You're also going to have an eclipse there at your sun. So this is for the sun in Taurus, moon, or the ascending sun. And we know that the moon is exalted in Taurus. So this seems to be bringing, astrologically, the signs are to your sun and to your moon and to your rising. If you are Taurus, this changes. And the eclipse is happening on the 30th, and you do have another aspect with your ruler, which is Venus. She's in Pisces. She's going to conjunct Neptune that day. So we go with your cards for the week. We have the Six of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Swords. I made a mistake. Your Venus on the 30th is conjuncting Jupiter, not Neptune. So Venus ruler is going to conjunct Jupiter. So this is expansion. This is things that are changing for the better. But with the Six of Swords, that tells you here that you're moving on from something. There's a journey here, possibly a trip, possibly a change of residence or a move of some kind. There seems to be here a change and finding better options. There's relocations of some kind here with the Six of Swords. So definitely that eclipse and this energy of this week is bringing you changes. With the High Priestess is also that intuition, that sacred knowledge. There's a lot of things that you're not going to be able to see this week, but have the faith that they're brewing, that they're being created, that they're already in the ether there, waiting for the right time to come into the physical. So it's already, activating quite a few positive changes and quite a bit of things that are coming that you don't know there, and you cannot see them, but there's a lot of wisdom and there's a lot of great prosperities and things of that nature that will come your way. Seeds are planted already and they will brew. But you have the Ten of Swords too. In the process, you may also be dealing with endings of some kind. You're also dealing with deep wounds of sorts, of some kind, possibly betrayals in relationship, possibly miscommunications of some kind, arguments with family or friends. There may be a death in there as well, or passing someone that you care about, or possibly defeat or some backstabbing of from community or friends or siblings or something of that nature. All right, but remember, not all of us are going to experience the same thing. We may experience one thing and others may experience others, but in general, this is going to be a changing week for you nevertheless. All right, namaste, have a great week. Hello, Gemini. This is your forecast for April 25th to May 1st. So this week is an exciting week. It's like something is in the air. There's this creation of heightened expectations, and that something is coming and is happening. And there's those butterflies you feel when you're when you're feeling that kind of a feeling that there's excitement, there's something that has to give, there's something that has to change. So this is the week as we have the eclipse, the solar eclipse on the 30th. But your ruler, which is Mercury, is going to move into your sun, because this is for the Gemini sun, Gemini moon, or Gemini Sunday. So Mercury is coming home to Gemini because it rules Gemini, because it's been in Taurus. Taurus is very focused and slow in decision making and communication and so forth. So it's very focused on establishing itself, but at the same time, Mercury, that you like to talk a lot, you like to move, you like things to just activate themselves. So it's coming home. So let's see what cards you have. You have the Queen of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So the Queen of Cups is about that home kind of a situation that you may be dealing with, where you seem to be quite emotional, but yet quite happy, quite satisfied, because there's a lot of caring, there's a lot of emotional stability there with you at the moment. There may be romance, there may be marriage, there may be that support that you've been waiting for, and finally you're getting it. So there seems to be that stability emotionally there, that you may be getting things the way you always envisioned to get, possibly buying a new home, possibly moving into a new place, possibly getting that job that you want, possibly finally getting engaged, or getting married, or having a child. That's the Queen of Cups. That's very home-oriented, very emotional, satisfying. Then you have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is telling you here that you definitely are moving on from possibly a bad situation or a challenging situation. This also includes travel. This is also, relocating, possibly from job, but it seems to be traveling. And you have two sixes here. Then you have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is also competition. It's also prosperity. It's also you coming first. There's also competition there. So the six, it's all very community oriented here. So the Six of Wands is achievements, victory, success of some kind, self-confidence, praise, and it's very indicative of travel and changes. Okay, Gemini, namaste. Have a wonderful week. Hello, Cancer. Thank you for showing up. I welcome you. This is for the Sun, the Moon, or the ascending Sun in Cancer. This week is a full week. The moon ruled Cancer. Your moon is going to finally, by the weekend, is going to be in exaltation. It's going to all this week that you're heading. It's going to aspect quite a few other planets that you gloomy. You're in this space where you may feel that it's you're very creative. You're very things are just going harmoniously and allowing changes to take place, and whatever you plan may be carried out. There is this harmonious kind of a expansion going on with love and money and work and all of that. So that's your moon. You're ruled by the moon. So the moon is very comfortable all week, and it's going to have an eclipse because there's an energy that is so high that with the eclipse on the 30th. So this is high energy for you. Let's see what the cards are saying. You have the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Temperance. As I said prior to seeing those cards, you have a week that it's like you're on top. You may feel like you're on top of the world. Things may just go where there's that mutual love, where there's that partnerships that you're looking for. That's the Two of Cups. There's that mutual attraction. You may even be connected to someone or get connected with someone that you feel like this is soulmate kind of an energy. There's that balance there with everything in life. Okay, maybe today something happens that is not so great, but something great is around the corner, kind of a thing. There's a harmonious vibration going on here with the Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups. There's partnerships in business, partnerships in whatever, which way you look at partnerships. That the Queen of Cups is compassionate, is caring. Home seems to be very loving and at peace, finally. So you may have been working very hard to accomplish satisfaction and peace. You may be looking at that. Then you have the Temperance. The Temperance is finally you're getting everything that you wished for. That's the Temperance in the end. There's that balance. There's that patience that paid off. There's that determination that paid off. There's that calm. There's that harmony, because Temperance is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the expansion, is the spiritual god, is the giving god, is the prosperity god. So there's also could be you traveling to a country, foreign country that you or that trip that you dreamed of. You may be experiencing that. Or you may be getting that car or home that you want with the Queen of Cups as well. You may be getting that relationship that you want, that you've been wanting. So those great things may be showing up here for you this week. And of course, we're not going to have all the same things happening to us. It's going to be individually, and you pick whatever resonates with you. Namaste. You have a wonderful week, Cancer. Hello, Leo, Sun, Leo, Moon, and Leo Rising. This is your tarot forecast for the week of April 25th to May the 1st. And of course, your ruler, which is the Sun, is in Taurus. So what are you planning? What are you trying to manifest? What are you working hard to achieve? Because the Sun squaring your Sun is making an aspect there, which is, I want to achieve something. I want to conquer something. Either a peaceful relationship, either that job, either that financial stability, either that friendship that I have been unable to conquer. Whatever it is, you're working hard at something. You're planning something. And obviously, eventually it's going to pay off. Let's see what the cards are telling you here for the week. We have Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands, and we also have the Hermit. So the Knight of Wands is telling you here, no, not the Knight of Wands, so sorry, Knight of Pentacles is telling you here that yes, you're working hard. You're trying to be productive. You're trying to create a routine in your life. There's news here that are coming in and out. There's events here that are coming in and out that it is requesting quite a bit of a effort from you. But there's also traveling here. You're possibly making a few outings, or you may be dealing with a few people that you need patience and you're responsible for, but it includes or a job that you may have to travel. There seems to be that kind of an energy going on, or possibly a friend or a situation that is coming into your life, or a friend with a problem, or a situation that you've been helping or been trying to resolve with that friend as well. With the Ten of Wands, you got to be careful that you don't overload yourself, because the Ten of Wands is burden. It's extra responsibilities. It's hard work. It's overloaded with stressed energies. It's a lot of responsibilities. It's also problems with duties. You may have gone in a trip that caused you a lot of stress. You may be dealing with education or learning that is, you may be going through finals that, or something that you have to pass with philosophy or higher education or something of that nature, or you've been possibly to a course that is giving you that element of stress. That's the Ten of Wands that is creating that. But the Hermit, in the end, the Hermit is telling you, listen, you will finally achieve what you want, because the Hermit is, you finally will get your solitude, you finally will get your break. You have to be patient because it's Virgo, You may also be dealing with health issues. You may also be dealing with feeling alone. You may also doing a lot of self-reflection and inner reflection. But you may also be reaching that final success that you've always been looking for as well. So have a wonderful week. It's an exciting week with the eclipse coming. So, and it's an excitement. There's a changes that are coming. Namaste. Have a wonderful week. Hello, Virgo. Welcome back. This is your forecast for the week of April 24th to the 1st of May. Of course, we're in eclipse week. This is a very powerful, nurturing week, but your ruler has been in Taurus, and you don't do so well in Taurus because everything is slow and undecisive. It's very conservative, so you need decisions. So you've been possibly in a space where there seems to be a lot of judgments, a lot of criticisms, a lot of feeling stuck of things just not moving as you like them to move. But this eclipse is definitely major changes that are coming anyway. Your ruler, which is Mercury, is moving into Gemini on Friday. So there's going to start some movement here for you. So let's see what the week here brings for you. We have 8 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the Hermit. So 8 of Wands tells me here that things are falling short with you, There's ins and outs. There may be travel there for you, or your travels may have been cut short. There's changes that are taking place with possibly commercial things, possibly with money, possibly with relationships, possibly with home, possibly with work here with 8, because it's an 8 of Wands. But there's hastiness, there's action taken, and you got to be careful of the action that you take, because you may be short-sighted and you may not be actually that successful with it. So you just got to have a better picture of what you're taking on. There may be air travel with this. 7 of Swords tells me here that there may be, possibly you may be dealing with kind of a betrayal. Also, lack of situations that have that lack of conscious. There may be deceptions that are going on. Somebody's maybe trying to get away with something that then, it would be impossible to do so, but because you've been feeling so stuck, they may be getting away with things that are not fair. So the Seven of Swords, there's a lot of communication. There may be a lot of gossip. Maybe you have to decide what is truth and what is not truth, because there's Venus, there's Jupiter, and there is Neptune, all opposing your Sun, so you cannot see everything as clearly as possible. But there's also the Hermit here. The Hermit represents your you finally will get that solitude, you finally will get that break. You possibly then have to use a little bit of patience, because there will be things that will be light will be shedding on them. So you maybe get to a point where you may be feeling lonely, and trying to get that inner guidance as well. And a lot of self-reflection here too with the Hermit on this whole situation. But I do believe that the eclipses are coming. The solar eclipse is coming on the 30th. So there should be some movement here, some openings here that will change your week. So remember, it's not all of us are going to experience the same thing. So keep an open mind, and you have a wonderful week, Virgo. Namaste. Hello, Libra. This is your forecast for the week of April 25th to May the 1st. Of course, this excitement for the eclipse that is coming on the 30th. So this is the feeling is like something is coming, something is happening wonderfully. And your ruler, which is Venus, is in Pisces, in exaltation. So she's dreaming, she's being assertive, she's being creative, she's been trying to and she's been swimming in the deep waters with Neptune and Jupiter. My gosh, something is hashing there for excitement, for change. But let's see what the cards for this week is telling you. You have the Ten of Wands, Page of Wands, and Two of Cups. So you may be feeling overloaded, possibly. You may be feeling burdened with extra responsibilities with the Ten of Wands. You may be dealing with studies. You may be dealing with travels, situations. You may be dealing with possibly affairs of some kind. You may have been it may have been revealed that possibly the beloved or the person you're involved with hasn't been that faithful. There's one too many people here, one too many situations involved. But you also have the Page of Wands. So this exploring new venues, exploring new events, exploring new inspiration, ideas, discovering new things. There's the sense of discovery. There's a sense of limitless potentials. There's the sense of possibly somebody coming into your life that brings all of that, and you get renewed with these cheerful kind of a enthusiasm kind of a things. And then you have the Two of Cups. Of course, it's celebrations, it's mutual love, it's partnerships of some kind. It's also a home. You possibly are getting comfortable, finally settling down in your home, finally finding that space where you share your joy with your family and your friends and all of that. You also be possibly dealing with a wedding. You're possibly dealing with engagements or marriage, or you possibly may meet somebody that that soulmate kind of a connection may be there as well. So it doesn't look that bad for you. Don't take more than what you can handle. Just remember your ruler is hashing things, so or planting things. So the eclipses are coming. The excitement is in the air. There's changes in the air. So looking forward to that, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And namaste. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back. This is your forecast for the week of April 25th to the May 1st. And of course, the excitement of the eclipse is happening in your sign. So this is for the sun, the moon, or the rising sun. So something that possibly needs to go will go. That's the south node, because the south node is in your sun. So it will be, you'll be free of quite a few things. New things are coming in, new things are going out. Your ruler is not doing so well because your ruler is in Pisces, even though it's training your sun. So we got to look at you in particular. But as a planet, he doesn't enjoy being in Pisces because he likes direction, and in Pisces he doesn't have direction. He's swimming with Neptune and Jupiter, so it's just like, okay, I'm not paying attention. I just want to have a good time. I just want to enjoy myself, and I'm not keeping the eye on the ball. That's your ruler there. But let's see what the cards are saying. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Six of Wands. So the Knight of Swords is news, so is the Knight of Wands. So you seem to be dealing with things coming in and out. But the energy of the Knight of Wands is like you cutting off something that hasn't been good. You seem to be chopping it off because it's a fearless energy. It's an ambitious energy. It's an action-oriented energy. So there's that driven kind of to succeed any situation. You may also be getting agitated news. You may also decide to go and travel and resolve something that you may have to travel with. So, but it's also impulsiveness. It's also bravery. It's also being focused. With the Six of Cups is that nostalgia kind of a thing. You may be somebody, a lover or a past friend or a past situation that is very close to the heart may be coming back into your life. So there seems to be here revisiting the past and that childhood memories, that innocent, that joy. You may also be getting financial kind of recovery here after possibly a bad period. You may be discovering that home that you want. You may be discovering that friendship that you want. You may be discovering that relationship that you want. So there seems to be something here that is very nostalgic and it's coming back. You seem to be letting go of a few things. The Knight of Swords, something gotta go. But there's also something that coming with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is that kind of an energy, that adventure, that passion, that inspired action, that impulsiveness, that fearlessness, that bravery. But the Knight of Wands, is a little flaky, so you gotta be careful on your decisions and so forth, because remember, life is changing for you. That's the Knights are telling you that you're almost there. Just don't go too fast and don't get so impulsive, because the changes will appear. Namaste. Have a wonderful week. Hello, Sagittarius. This is your forecast for April 25th to May the 1st. This is for Sag Sun, Sag Rising, and Sag Moon. So here we go. Your ruler, Jupiter, is in Neptune, with Neptune in Pisces. So your ruler is Jupiter as well, so is Pisces. Jupiter rules Pisces as well, but you're making a square. So you seem to be dealing with a lot of possibly challenges there with accomplishments of whatever you need to accomplish. But there's a lot of energy of creativity, philosophy, education around you here at the moment. Things that you have to resolve in that area. There's also the work that you need to resolve, but you seem to be kind of things seems to be very slow, and when they get to go in the wrong way, they really go in a bad way for you. So, but there is going to be recovery, because we have the eclipses that are coming, so there's changes that are coming, and we are excited for those changes to take place. Let's see what the cards are telling us here. You have the Ace of Wands, the Star, and the Eight of Wands. So the inspiration with the Ace of Wands, the potential for new opportunities, things that are just coming, and they're coming strong because that's the hand of God. There's that new opportunity that you're creating, or that is being created by your work that you've been doing right now. So that you have been doing quite a bit of work, and being quite putting a lot of effort. But there is successes that has come from that effort. This is the new opportunity. This is the new passion, possibly a new person that will come into your life. There seems to be the seed of that, or you may be getting pregnant, or you may get pregnant at this moment. There's that creative spark. There's that new path that is coming to your life. There is that new car that is coming into your life. There's that new business idea that is coming into your life. And then you have the star. The star is recovery. There's the hope. It's coming out of the blue. Something is coming out of the blue here with the Ace of Wands and the star. So the star is telling you here that there's hope, there's faith here. There's the purpose, there's a sense of purpose, because it's ruled by Uranus, and Uranus co-rules Aquarius. So there is optimism here, there's direction, there's a path here to follow here with the star. And then you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, of course, is travels by air. So you may be dealing with travels. You may also be dealing with education as well. You may also be dealing with schooling and philosophy and religion as well, with that Eight of Wands after the star. You may also be dealing with movement, quick changes here that are taking place, actions that are taking place, and romance and passion, and a lot of intimacy, a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, a lot of celebrations here that are taking place here too. Okay, namaste. Have a wonderful week. Oh, and most of all, with that, a lot of spirituality. Hello, Capricorn. This is your tarot forecast for the week of April 25th to May the 1st. And your ruler, of course, is still in Aquarius and will continue to be in Aquarius for quite a while, until the beginning of next year. But there is an excitement in the air, because the aspects this week are wonderful. So your sun is sextiling Jupiter, sextiling Neptune, it's sextiling Venus in Pisces. It's also trining an eclipse that is going to take place on the 30th. So there's this kind of excitement in the air. This kind of how do I call it? A creative, juicy kind of an energy that something is about to change. Something unexpected, bountiful surprises may take place. Okay, so there's that excitement in the air. So let's see what the cards say here for you. King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Justice. So the King of Swords tells me here that, and the Justice in the end, and the Four of Pentacles, you may be coming up with a settlement of some kind, like a legal settlement, because the King of Swords is that fearless, ambitious, action-oriented energy that is driven to succeed. It's the fast thinking, it's the impulsive, brave, focused kind of an energy, but it's also to do with law, it's also to do with communication, it's also decision making, it's precise. So the fives, it's a challenge. The number 5, that tells me here that there may have been challenges, or lawsuits, or divorces, or whatever it is that been legally processed, that finally is coming to an end, and it's finally going to be decisive. That decision, or this settlement, because the Four of Pentacles too shows me here security. It shows me here possessiveness. It shows me here prosperity. So it shows me here saving money. It shows me here that you may win, or you may get monetary gains by that settlement. But the Four of Pentacles, independent from anything else, it is also that kind of a constructive, career-oriented, financial-oriented energy that is very bountiful. It's very prosperous. So possibly a raise, possibly a higher position in work, possibly buying a home where you may even be close to paying the home for, or making a lot of money on something. There seems to be that with the Four of Pentacles. Then you have the Justice. The Justice is fairness. The Justice is balance. The Justice it could also have to do with legal processes. It also has to do with the fairness of something, the final stage of something that brings the law and the justice into it, and there's honesty there, there's balance, there's the rules of fairness, there's the truth that may come out on something in your life, because Venus rules the justice. So there's a lot of fairness that comes. You may be resolving a lot of things that were not resolvable before, because your rulers is in Pisces, swimming in Pisces. The rulers of the justice is swimming in Pisces and making big plans with Jupiter and Neptune. Okay, I wish you all have a wonderful week. Hello, Aquarius. This is your tarot forecast for the week of April 25th to May the 1st. This is an exciting week. It's an eclipse week, the solar eclipse will happen on Saturday the 30th. So this is a lot of art, compassion. There is a lot of feelings of that. There's a very heavy lifting with your ruler, which is Saturn. Not afraid to embark on asserting those dreams and those goals that we need to assert and embark on and do the hard work. You may have been dealing with a lot of family groups, friends issues that may be very challenging, and possibly with the eclipse that are happening here this week, you will have the changes that you need to have to be a little bit of a happier in your life. Let's see what the cards say here. You have the Knight of Wands, the Magician, and the Sun. And obviously this is a big week for you, because remember, this is not for everybody. I know I'm doing a general reading, but you have to pick whatever makes sense to you. Okay? But it's for the Sun, the rising Sun, and the Moon as well in Aquarius. So we have the Knight of Wands. So what is the Knight of Wands? There's news coming. There's this energy, this adventure. There's some situation that are coming in that may have been unexpected, or somebody is returning into your life, or somebody is entering your life. That brings a lot of passion and excitement and inspiration and impulsiveness and fearlessness and bravery that you may not have been feeling lately. So that brings that excitement. You may travel with that. You may create new opportunities in your work. You may create possibly a workout for yourself. You may be getting news from results of something that may be good news there. Then you have the Magician. The Magician here is ruled by Mercury, which is telling you here that there is this willpower to manifest. There's communication. There's dealings here. There's negotiations here. There's resourcefulness here that is taking place. There's high communication here. You may be negotiating something big, or you may be beginning and possibly an acting job, or you may be getting a new job that somehow you've been inspiring to get, and you haven't been able to. That's probably, or possibly that new person, you're going through a magic time with that new person, because the Sun in the end tells you here that somehow there's success in whatever you're doing. There's the positive, there's the positivity, there's the celebrations, possibly weddings, possibly new births, possibly new home, possibly new job, possibly new car. Because there's a fun warmth kind of an energy to this experience, and there's a lot of success with it. There's a lot of vitality. You may be winning competitions of some kind. You may be, getting that partner that you want, or you may be recovering from a bad period with your partnerships, and you may feel quite a bit more loved at the moment. Namaste. Have a wonderful week. Hello Pisces, this is your tarot forecast for the week of April 25th to May the 1st. And of course, your sun, your moon, or your ascending is packed with Jupiter, Neptune, and Venus in there. And before there was more, but they moved on. But the Jupiter, your ruler, is right at home. So he's making nice over there. So this, with the eclipse coming this week, this could be a tsunami of inspirational overabundance of upbeat, empowering energy that may happen this week for you. So there's that to look forward to. Let's see what the cards are saying. You have the Fool, the Wolf, and the King of Wands. So the Fool, right at the beginning, the Fool is ruled by Uranus. So there's spontaneous things, there's things coming out of the blue, and that you don't expect, or may not be ready for them, because the Fool can be naive, it can want freedom, and it can get careless, because the Fool can create a lot of spontaneity. It could be a lot of innocence, like you're not paying attention. You cannot see things as they really are, and you just cloud it. And then Uranus hits you, and then where in the hell did that come from? I didn't see that coming. So there may be events like that may be taking place, but it also represents new beginnings too. But make sure that you know what you're beginning, okay? Because the Fool there can be very naive. Then you have the World. The World is contemplation, meaning not contemplation, completion, completing something. You are achieving something of greatness because it's ruled by Saturn. You have worked for it, but it's coming to achievements. There may be travel. You may be going somewhere far overseas, but it may be a dream come true trip too. There's accomplishments here. You may be getting rewards of some kind, of work, or possibly rewards at work because it's ruled by Saturn. There's celebrations too. There's weddings. There's engagements. There's parties here going on too. There's fulfillment and there's harmony. And then you have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is that determined energy, that passion, that relationship, that excitement of a relationship, that feeling like you're born again. And there's a vision, and there's strong experiences with the King of Wands. The King of Wands could also be travels too. Could also be in your home. Could also be a new job. But it's solid. So if it's a new job, you're already going to start at the top. You climbing the ladder here if you have a job. So possibly an advancement on work as well. So, and if you're at school, if it's something to do with school or learning, you may be passing with fly colors, or you may be getting the grant to go after something that you've been wanting to go into, and you haven't had the money, but finally you got either the grant or the loan. So there seems to be quite a bit of achievements there. Okay, Namaste Pisces. Have a wonderful week.